I'm super excited about today's video because I'm going to get an incredible craft room and workspace out of this blank, boring wall behind me. Okay, so down in my office here, we had a big wall that was nothing. I just put this extra desk that I wasn't even using, but I need a crafting space, but it's expensive to do hidden craft spaces. Like my old craft room, it was all custom cabinetry. So I wanted something inexpensive that was really functional, but also could double as a workspace with like a desk. And also I wanted it to not be super visual, right? Because I didn't want it to look like clutter. I'm asking a lot of a craft space, which is why I went with the Elfa system. So that's what we're going to do right now is install it, because anytime you need more storage, I want to show you how easy and inexpensive it really is. This is why I love this product so much, because it's a track system. So you actually hang the track where you want on the top, just like hit studs. There's a million different places to hit a stud. And then you just hang these bad boys on it, then attach the brackets, and it's completely customizable. We're doing like a 10-foot monstrosity, and it's gonna be like a built-in desk and workspace, and oh, it's incredible. I'm excited. Now I just need Joe to put this up for me. Joe, man. I'm sure there's a stud at some point. I know where there's a stud. Right here. I'm the stud. So we are done. The three of us, it took about a half an hour to put this together. Incredible, 10 feet of storage. We're just gonna put some finishing touches like handles, and then it's time to organize. I'm adding a bunch of trim pieces that come with the Elfa system so that it does look seamless, so that we can cover all of the tracks and make it really look like a built-in piece of furniture. So much storage. We went with the 16-inch at the top and then the 20-inch shelving at the bottom to really create like a work desk area. So we're gonna tuck in 2 chairs here. I'm loving the way this is gonna turn out, but now it's time to organize, and we're using Big So boxes, which are one of my absolute favorite organizing solutions because they're big, they're sturdy, and I can take them down when I'm crafting, work on a project, and easily put them away. This whole section here is really zoned for stuff that my kids like to do. I mean, I use this stuff too, but I like having a section just for kids. And I really like containers like this that are portable to store all of their supplies. That way, if they're crafting in their bedrooms or in front of the TV, they can just take the whole system with them. The whole kit and caboodle. Liking this. This is working great. I've zoned this section right here for all of my favorite, like my right now favorite crafting, which is watercolors. I'm really into that, and any kind of painting things. It just makes sense to keep that all right closest to the door where I use the most often. I also use my tools a lot, so I'm giving that the second drawer, and all of my paint is stored in this like really handy caddy, so I can easily grab it and put it away fast. This huge container super works for my macro organizing style because I literally just chuck things in. But I like to crochet in front of the TV. So everything's combined like in one big bin. I just carry it with me and bring it back so I don't have a bunch of clutter all over the place. It's so sturdy. If you are a crafter like me who's like, you like to craft but you don't love to put it away, big giant bins like this are a must. This is the perfect spot for my Cricut. Very excited. We have 2 seats on either side, so we can like be a Cricut making machine up in here. And these drawers, that's where I'm gonna store the big mats. They are the perfect size for all of my mats and my big panel that I use, the iron-on thing. All the things I use as like Cricut accessories can be right here in the drawers, and I'm gonna put all the vinyl above. Exciting. Now that I see all my vinyl, I might be a vinyl hoarder. I have too many, but I'm excited because these boxes are literally They're meant for paper because you can drop file folders, but they're the perfect size for vinyl. So what I'm going to sort into is like all my metallic vinyl into one, all the like colored vinyl, one for the neutral blacks and whites and grays, one for window cling, and one for iron-on. Organization. When I was designing this space, I didn't know what to put above, the workspace. I'm not a big pegboard person. I am a hidden organizer, but in a craft space, it's handy. It's handy to be able to grab your scissors or the tools you use all the time and have them right there. So I love that this is all white and all the accessories that I got and hooks are white. It's really gonna make it feel more invisible while still giving me tons of storage. I'm not gonna fill it. I'm going for that perfect blend of functional and practical and beautiful. It's officially done. I cannot wait for you to see this space. I did this in just one day. I thought to give you the tour of this side of my office too. We're not done. We're getting new floors put in next week. So eventually we'll have like custom built-ins back here. Joe's gonna build it, so it's gonna be a while. But this calyx shelf is perfect right now. It's a great backdrop. Also, my podcasting mic. How fancy pantsy! Right over top of my desk, and all of my like office supplies and the things that I use really quite often are right here on the shelf. And I've kind of floated the desk in the middle of the room, which is nice actually. It like gives me a nice view. I have a little fireplace in this office. It's coming together and I'm actually really loving this space. I've always wanted a gift wrapping center. Like, I know it's a little bit weird, but a place where my gift wrap and my bags and everything's kind of out at all times for like those last minute gifts. This is completely impractical, but I happen to have an empty closet in this room, so why not? I went to the dollar store, I grabbed a bunch of wrapping paper and some curtain rods. So if you have a closet that's not being utilized, you can hang curtain rods right on the back of the wall and then put up a bunch of different kinds of wrapping paper. Use 3M hooks to go ahead and hang tape and scissors and lots of gift bags, and you have for like $10 a really cool and practical looking gift wrapping center. I wanted to remind you really quick of what this space looked like just less than a month ago when we bought the house. I walked in and I was so excited for the potential of this space, but it was dark and dingy and it felt like a dungeon. But just a quick coat of paint and a little organization, and I am in love with this space. If you want to have a custom space just like this, go to the Container Store near you and talk to one of their custom design specialists. Anything you can like envision, they can make it happen. Trust me, run, check it out, and before you know it, you will have your dream space too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're feeling inspired to organize something today, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. It has officially been 1 entire year since I joined and started volunteering with St. John Ambulance, and next weekend is my exam for the medical first responder. Let me tell you, I've studied zero, okay? Zero. This exam, it's like 100 questions. It's a 4-day exam. I'm very scared because there's acronyms. Is that what it's called? It's like AVPU and sample, and I need to know like step by steps. And I'm not saying I'm dumb, but I'm not smart. And also, I haven't been to school. I never graduated high school, okay? School's hard for me. I have test anxiety, and my ADHD means reading textbooks is basically impossible because it's super boring. So here's the thing. Give me all your tips. I need to cram a year's worth of knowledge into this brain in 1 week so I pass this exam. I really want to do this. It's just for volunteers. It's to say I've done it. You know, it's like a checking something off my bucket list. I'm going to be a medical first responder as long as I pass the exam. So any studying tips you have for people who hate studying and are not good at tests, let me know in the comments below and I'll let you guys know if I pass or not. So stay tuned for that and I'll see you next time.